In December 1944, the skies over Europe were filled with uncertainty, danger, and dread. But for Lieutenant Fred Ringwald and his flight crew, it was about to become even more sinister in the next few hours.
Hey, Ed, are you sure you know where you're going tonight? It's as black as a panther in a coal mine out there.
Don't worry, kiddo. If I get lost, we can always pull over and ask someone for directions. Starting one?
Hey, Bill, where do you expect me to sit in this crate? You get the window seat, buddy boy, while I get to watch the radar screen for the duration of this hop. Tell me again what it is that I'm supposed to be looking for. Planes, trains, and anything else of value the crowds have out there that Ed can fill full of holes.
Grab your girdles, girls. Here we go.
Me and my big mouth. Why did I ever volunteer for this mission? This is nothing, pal. Wait till you see what Ed can do with this plane once he spots a Messerschmitt. Haha, now you tell me. Hey, Bill, let Ed know that I see some lights just over those hills off to our right. It might be a train. That's no train, buddy boy. It's airborne. What the heck is that?
Bogies at 5 o'clock low, rolling in to engage. I can't believe it. I just put a burst right into them and nothing happened.
I hate to break this to you, Skipper, but they're now on our tail.
We'll see about that.
Oh, whoa. Why did I ever volunteer for this damned mission?
During the post-mission debrief, the intelligence officer told them what they probably saw was a German wonder weapon. What he couldn't explain is why the wonder weapon never fired a shot or was impervious to machine gun fire. When B-17 pilot Captain Sam Krasny headed out to the airfield with his crew, he thought the only things he had to worry about during that night's lone wolf reconnaissance mission were German fighter planes and anti-aircraft artillery. They had no idea that within hours they would come face to face with an otherworldly aircraft that no amount of machine gun bullets could knock out of the sky.
Pilot the crew, we've been tasked with a lone wolf recon mission over Austria. So, sit back, relax, and keep your eyes open. I don't expect a lot of enemy resistance on this mission, but you never know.
Captain Krasny couldn't have been more wrong about his assessment of the situation, but he wouldn't realize his mistake until several hours later.
Tail gunner to pilot, I think we have company on our 6.
I hope it isn't a Focke-Wulf night fighter.
I don't know what it is, Cap. If it gets any closer, I'll light it up.
Don't take your eyes off it, guys. Let me know if it makes a run at us.
What the hell is that?
The disc-shaped aircraft flew in formation all the way from Austria to the Adriatic coast before finally flying off. Captain Krasny later noted the entire incident in his logbook after they landed back in England.
Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, Earthling. The fate of your planet could depend on it.
As the war raged on, the mystery of the Foo Fighters grew, captivating the minds of those who encountered them. While many of those on the Allied side thought the Foo Fighters were a German wonder weapon, German pilots were convinced that the anomalous aircraft were of American origin. A search of Japanese records after the war found that their pilots logged a number of encounters with wingless, tailless aircraft as well. wasn't long before the scuttlebutt was picked up by the media in the United States. This led General Hap Arnold to issue a directive that made reports of Foo Fighters classified. This order made little difference to the sightings of Foo Fighters that continued to be reported until the war's end.
Some log entries reported multiple lights that moved in coordinated formation,
while others mentioned that the lights would appear suddenly and then disappear without a trace, adding to the air of mystery. Despite these detailed observations, many pilots often attributed the sightings to potential enemy technology. It wasn't until after the war that analysis of pilot reports from both Allied and Axis pilots could be compared to one another. Declassified military documents from the 1940s and 50s show that various branches of the US military conducted investigations into the Foo Fighter phenomenon. The military's position on Foo Fighters was that they were the result of weather phenomena. However, the pilots and aircrew members from both sides of the conflict insist that what they saw was real. This historic episode also marked the beginning of the military's effort to conceal the facts and obfuscate the truth when it comes to reporting UFOs of all kinds, a policy that unfortunately continues to this day in official circles. In our next episode, we'll cover the fascinating Missouri UFO crash that occurred just before the start of World War II.